Welcome back to the channel Coins Buyers, Coin Collectors and Treasure Hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of one of the most mysterious and valuable coins in the United States, the 2003 Liberty 1-cent coin. Believe it or not, this tiny copper-plated coin, often overlooked in everyday circulation, has one specimen that is currently valued at a jaw-dropping $110 million. Yes, you heard that right, a penny worth more than a luxury mansion or even a private island. But what makes this 2003 coin so special? Why is it worth such a mind-blowing amount of money? And how can you tell if the penny sitting in your pocket change is a rare and valuable treasure? Stay with me until the end of this video because I'm going to reveal everything, the detailed history of the 2003 Liberty 1-cent coin, the secrets to spotting errors and rare varieties, and why this coin is making headlines all over the world. Plus, if you have a coin collection or even just a jar of old pennies, I'll tell you how to identify if one of them could be worth millions. And don't forget, write the year and mint mark of your coin in the comments section below, and I'll personally tell you its current market value. You don't want to miss this. The United States 1-cent coin, commonly referred to as the penny, has a history stretching back over 2 centuries. The design we're focusing on today is from 2003, but to truly understand its importance, we need to look at its roots. The modern penny traces its design lineage to Abraham Lincoln, who first appeared on the coin in 1909 to commemorate his 100th birthday. Over time, the Lincoln cent became a symbol of American pride and resilience. By the time 2003 rolled around, the U.S. Mint was still producing the Lincoln cent with the familiar Lincoln Memorial design on the reverse, which had been introduced in 1959. This design featured the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., and the obverse side featured the famous bust of Abraham Lincoln by Victor David Brenner. These coins were struck using a composition of copper-plated zinc, which had been standard since 1982, when copper prices made solid copper pennies too expensive to produce. But what sets the 2003 Liberty 1-cent coin apart from others? The answer lies in its rarity and errors. Certain pennies struck in 2003 have unique minting mistakes that make them extremely valuable to collectors. Whether it's an off-center strike, a double die error, or a unique composition flaw, these rare varieties can transform a regular penny into a multi-million-dollar masterpiece. The 2003 Liberty 1-cent coin worth $110 million. Among the 2003 pennies, there is one extraordinary coin that has achieved legendary status. This particular penny is rumored to have a major minting anomaly, combined with an exceptional state of preservation. It's graded at the highest possible level by professional coin grading services, meaning it has absolutely no visible scratches or wear under magnification. This flawless condition, paired with its historical significance, has catapulted its value into the stratosphere, currently sitting at an unbelievable $110 million. Now, you might be wondering, how is it possible for a penny to be worth so much? Well, the value of a coin is determined by 3 key factors: rarity, demand, and condition. The $110 million 2003 penny checks all 3 boxes. It's a unique one-of-a-kind era coin. Collectors all over the world are desperate to own it, and its pristine quality makes it a once-in-a-lifetime find. Auction houses have witnessed intense bidding wars for this coin, with collectors and investors alike vying for the chance to own a piece of American history. So, how can you tell if your penny, or any coin in your collection, is rare and valuable? Here are some tips. Look at the year on your coin. For our focus, 2003 is crucial. Also, check the mint mark, which is a small letter below the year. It will usually be a P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco. Certain mint marks are rarer than others, so always take note. Minting errors are a collector's dream. Common errors include the double die errors, where the design appears double. Off-center strikes, where the image is not properly aligned. Die cracks, which create unusual raised lines on the coin. Wrong planchette strikes, where the coin is struck on the wrong type of metal. Even if your coin is common, a coin in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a perfect, flawless coin. Small errors can be invisible to the naked eye. A 10x magnifying loupe is a must-have tool for any coin collector. Most 2003 pennies are worth face value, just 1 cent, but some rare variations have been sold for thousands of dollars. The rarest of them all, as we've mentioned, is valued at $110 million due to its rarity and flawless condition. Even regular 2003 coins in uncirculated condition can bring in anywhere from $10 to $50 depending on the mint mark and quality. The coin market has been booming in recent years, with collectors willing to pay incredible prices for rare finds. This makes it more important than ever to check your pocket change. A simple penny could change your life forever. Error coins are like fingerprints, each one is unique. They occur when something goes wrong during the minting process, making them one of a kind. Collectors prize them because they represent a piece of minting history that can never be repeated. The 2003 penny that sold for millions is a perfect example of how an error can transform an ordinary coin into a legendary treasure. Now, here's where you come in. If you have a coin, whether it's a penny, dime, quarter, or any other denomination, drop the year and mint mark of your coin in the comments below, and I'll tell you what its current value could be. Who knows, you might be holding a rare and valuable piece of history right now. The 2003 Liberty 1-cent coin is proof that even the smallest, most unassuming objects can hold enormous value. From its humble beginnings at the US Mint to its rise as one of the most expensive coins in the world, this penny is a reminder that history, rarity, and condition matter. So, next time you get change at the store, don't ignore the pennies. One of them might just be worth millions. If you found this video helpful and exciting, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories about rare coins, collectibles, and hidden treasures. And don't forget, write the year and mint mark of your coin in the chat, and I'll tell you its current market value. We are diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in US history, the 1984 Liberty 1-cent coin. This is not just any ordinary penny you might find in your change. Believe it or not, some rare examples of this coin have been valued at a staggering $64 million in today's market. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny, worth more than most luxury houses and sports cars combined. In this video, we are going to uncover everything you need to know about this coin, its history, why it's so valuable, how you can identify a rare or error version, and what makes it one of the most sought-after coins among collectors worldwide. Make sure you watch till the end because you might already have this coin sitting in your piggy bank or an old jar at home without even realizing its true worth. The 1984 Liberty 1-cent coin has a fascinating history that ties back to an important era of US coinage. In 1984, the US Mint was continuing the long-standing tradition of the Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The coin's iconic design by Victor David Brenner featured the portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse side displayed the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparro, which had been introduced in 1959. The th mint mark on the 1984 penny signifies that it was minted in Denver, Colorado, one of the most active mints in the United States. That year, millions of Lincoln cents were struck, most of which were used in everyday transactions and went unnoticed. However, hidden among those millions of coins are a few rare and extraordinary examples that possess unique characteristics, minting errors, or near-perfect conditions, which make them incredibly valuable today. The coin itself was part of the era when the US Mint transitioned to using a copper-plated zinc composition, which began in 1982. These coins weigh 2.5 grams and are composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. This composition change, combined with the high-speed production of coins, resulted in the possibility of some very interesting mint errors and rare varieties. Most 1984 pennies are worth face value, just 1 cent. But here's where things get exciting. Some rare versions of this coin, particularly those with specific mint errors or high-grade conditions, have been auctioned for thousands or even millions of dollars. And the rarest known examples, with pristine conditions and unique errors, have reached the unbelievable market value of $64 million. Why such a huge value? It all comes down to three major factors: condition and grade. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC as MS68 or MS69 are extremely rare. A flawless coin from 1984 with no scratches, discoloration, or wear can fetch astronomical prices. Mint errors. Certain 1984 pennies feature extraordinary errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or misaligned designs. The famous 1984 double die Lincoln cent, where you can see a doubling effect in the inscription such as the Liberty or In God We Trust, is one of the most prized coins among collectors. Collector demand. As more people become aware of these rare coins, the competition to own one skyrockets. The combination of rarity and demand pushes the price to record-breaking levels. Now, let's talk about something crucial. How can you identify a rare 1984 Liberty 1-cent coin? Here are some expert tips to spot a valuable coin. Look for doubling. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect the lettering on the obverse side of the coin. Pay close attention to the word Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date, 1984. If you see any signs of doubling or shadow-like outlines, you may have a rare double die variety. Check for off-center strikes. Coins that were not struck perfectly in the center during minting can have portions of the design missing. These coins are highly collectible and can fetch thousands. Examine the coin's condition. Coins that are uncirculated and have a bright, original luster are far more valuable than worn-out ones. Keep your coins in protective cases to preserve their quality. Look for unique color or finish. Certain coins can have unique toning due to chemical reactions with the environment. If your coin has a beautiful rainbow toning and is in mint condition, it could be worth a lot more. Yes, it might sound unbelievable, but the rarest known 1984 Lincoln cent has been valued at $64 million by high-end collectors and auction houses due to its exceptional quality and historical significance. Not all coins will reach this value, of course, but it shows how valuable even the smallest coin can become when rarity and demand collide. Imagine finding one of these coins in your pocket change or old collection. It would be like winning the lottery overnight. Here's something exciting. If you have a penny collection or just a few coins lying around, drop the year and mint mark of your coin in the comments below, and I will personally tell you what its current value could be in today's market. You never know, you might be sitting on a hidden fortune without even realizing it. The 1984 Liberty 1-cent coin is a perfect example of how history, rarity, and collector enthusiasm can transform an ordinary penny into a multi-million-dollar treasure. So, the next time you come across an old penny, don't dismiss it as just a piece of change. It could be a key to life-changing wealth. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends and family. Who knows? They might have a valuable coin in their pockets too. And remember, in the world of coin collecting, knowledge is power, and every coin has a story to tell. Where we dive deep into the hidden treasures of coins and collectibles. Today, we are going to uncover the jaw-dropping story of one of the most surprising coins in circulation, the 1993 United States Liberty 1-cent coin. At first glance, this coin might seem ordinary, just like the countless pennies we see every day, but don't be fooled. This particular coin has a story of history, rarity, and unimaginable value, with some rare versions reaching a current market value of up to $86 million. Yes, you heard that right, a penny that could turn you into a millionaire overnight. Stay tuned, because this is going to be one of the most exciting episodes you've ever watched. The Liberty 1-cent coin, often simply called the penny, is an iconic piece of American history. The 1993 penny was struck during a time when the U.S. Mint was continuing the production of the Lincoln Memorial reverse design, which had been introduced in 1959 to honor the 150th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. This design replaced the original wheat ears reverse that had been in use since 1909, marking a major shift in American coinage. The obverse of the 1993 Liberty 1-cent coin features the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His initials, VDB, can be found on the coin, just as they have appeared for over a century. On the reverse side, you'll see the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparro, which remained on the penny until 2008. For collectors, this coin is part of a long and beloved series that spans generations. In 1993, the penny was primarily made of a core of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, a composition that had been introduced in 1982 when the U.S. Mint switched from solid copper to the copper-plated zinc pennies we know today. Millions of 1993 pennies were produced, but only a few are considered extremely valuable due to rare minting errors, exceptional condition, or unique variations. So, how does a coin that's only worth 1 cent in face value skyrocket to $86 million in the current market? The answer lies in rarity and demand. Certain 1993 Liberty 1-cent coins were struck with extraordinary errors or have been preserved in pristine, uncirculated conditions that make them practically one of a kind. For example, Coins with double die obverse errors, off-center strikes, or misaligned dies are extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. Imagine finding a 1993 penny in your pocket change and realizing it's worth more than luxury cars, houses, or even entire collections. Some reports indicate that rare error coins from this year have reached auction prices in the tens of millions of dollars, with the most valuable specimen currently estimated at $86 million. This is not just a coin, it's a ticket to unimaginable fortune if you know what to look for. Now, this is where things get exciting for you as a collector or even as someone who casually checks their loose change. Identifying a rare or error coin requires careful observation. Here's what you should look for on your 1993 Liberty 1-cent coin. Check for mint marks. The 1993 penny was minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, usually proof coins. Certain mint marks, especially proof coins or coins struck with unusual variations, can be worth much more. Look for errors. Some coins may have errors such as double die obverse, where the lettering or design appears doubled, off-center strikes, or other anomalies caused during the minting process. These errors make the coin rare and highly valuable. Examine the condition. The condition of your coin matters a lot. Coins that are graded as MS65 or higher, mint state, can fetch enormous prices compared to coins with visible wear and tear. If your 1993 penny looks brand new and shows no scratches or damage, it's worth getting it professionally graded. Search for unique toning or features. Sometimes a unique coloration or unexpected detail on the coin can make it more collectible. Coins that have been preserved in sealed sets or discovered in bank rolls untouched for decades often hold higher value. And now, I want to hear from you. Do you have a 1993 Liberty 1-cent coin? Maybe you've been collecting pennies for years, or maybe you've just found one in your change. Write the year and mint mark of your coin in the chat or comments below, and I will personally reply with its potential value. You never know, the coin sitting in your pocket might just be your golden ticket. The reason the 1993 penny can reach such astronomical values is because of how rare pristine error coins are. Unlike many modern coins, the pennies from the early 90s were mass-produced with less focus on perfection, which means that finding one in flawless condition is like striking gold. Collectors and auction houses are willing to pay millions for coins that are not only error-free but also have a unique story behind them. The current recorded value of $86 million is from a highly rare variant of the 1993 Liberty 1-cent coin with an extraordinary minting error and perfect preservation. The coin collecting market has seen a surge in interest over the past few years. Investors are now looking at rare coins as alternative assets, which means prices for highly collectible coins like the 1993 penny are skyrocketing. While not every 1993 penny is worth millions, the rarest ones have shocked experts with their current value. Even a simple error coin from 1993 can fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars, and those with unique characteristics are on a whole different level, hitting record-breaking prices at auctions. The 1993 Liberty 1-cent coin is a shining example of how everyday objects can hold incredible value when combined with history, rarity, and collector demand. So, next time you come across a penny, don't ignore it. Check the date, the mint mark, and every little detail because you might just be holding a fortune in your hand. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. They might have one of these valuable pennies sitting in a jar somewhere. Drop the year and mint mark of your coin in the comments, and I'll tell you its current value. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos about rare coins and collectibles that could make you rich.